Let's see. No, yes, maybe. I do see myself live. Okay, I think it's working. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see if you can all hear me, see me, if everything is working correctly. That's like 21 minutes of troubleshooting and trying to figure out why my stream is being blocked by the software to stream. Let's see. I think that it's working, so I'm just gonna double check. This was stressful, I must admit. I panicked a little. So let me just double check if the stream is completely live on the platform. Hopefully. I mean, if it plays on Patreon, it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Hello and welcome to today's live stream. For some reason I'm not able to see comments, but luckily I have my second screen with comments open. So I'm not sure what's happening. But welcome and hello. Today I have some dragons ready to be stitched. Let me close stuff down. It's working! Hello Caroline, thank you for the patience and for the support. So I have a few dragons to do. These ones are a little bit special because they have like a nice pattern that I'm curious to turn around. I went into a bit more of a Angry Babies version because I figured out I don't have enough purple, so oh, here you can see the pattern better. So I'm making a little bit of a Harlequin style dragon because we need more purple, and I have of course some beach bob dragons to do, and I even have Cookie. So I made Cookie. It's a bit of a different or it's the same color, but Cookie is a bit dirty, so I have a Cookie dragon, so he's the same as Cookie. But first I want to do this ones and turn them around because I think there's gonna be very curious how they're gonna look. So let's put Cookie's feet down. Did you take a break today? No. I was working all day. I was packaging. So first I started my day with some sewing, then I did photo shoots, then I did a few video shoots, then I did a bit extra sewing, then I started sorting stuff, then it was already lunchtime, so I ate something quick. And after lunch, what was I doing? Oh yeah, after lunch I was doing photo editing and video editing. And then I started doing price tags for Dutch Comic Con. And after that, I was packaging mystery bags. And now I just turned off the machine that was doing the last few dragons. And now I'm here. So I'm gonna sleep later, I guess. Cookie dragon, yes. Oh, I forgot to put my trash can here. Just a moment. Because if not, I'm gonna be throwing things all around. I need to swap my trash can and my fluffy stuffing, so I'm not gonna be throwing stuff in the wrong bag. So a lot, yes, a lot. I'm used to working a lot. It keeps me nice and busy. It's just the added stress of the convention and a lot of things on my to-do list and too little time. That's the stressful part. But for the rest, it's like that's my usual day of just working and doing things, and I love every minute of it. So I just want to have as much done as possible and as much pre-prepared as possible, because I'm gonna be taking some dragons to sew at the convention, and I will have a helper. So My past intern Margot is gonna be helping me about days, which I'm really happy about. So I'm gonna be able to have a break at the convention as well. It's gonna be difficult to choose Saturday. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make sure to send a lot of videos and pictures on social media so people can kind of see what's gonna be coming. But I think you all already know more or less all of the products that I have. I think like the new product that I'm gonna try is I don't have them here, but I have little dragon heads and I have dinos. So I made a bit bigger dinos, so they're this size. And I'm gonna fill them with beans and with this, which is a squeaker. So I'm gonna put a squeaker in them and then fill them with beans and see how those are gonna do. And so just out of curiosity, and I had these few dragon heads that they were actually the faulty ones, but all the dragon heads are supposed to have the same color on back and on the front, but for some reason the belly color ended up on the back of their head. So they were like the dragons that were in the pile of throwing them out, because they were like discard or afkur, I don't know what you call them. So I thought like, hey, this is actually perfect, because now I can have I can make a new product with some cute dragon heads, and it doesn't look off if the other side is the different color. So if you have like a plushie like this, turning the head and then having a different color, that's a bit weird. But if it's like just a flat dragon head or like a keychain or so with two different colors, and it's perfect. So I can still use it. Squeak! So yeah, all the dragons are happy because they are getting a second chance at life instead of getting thrown out because we failed. So let's see how these babies look. I'm gonna cut out one head, one set of wings, and one body. So I'm just gonna do one of each for now, and then I still have something to do on next weekend. Plus, we can see how they look. And I can do the photo shoots with them. So, and then we need a set of wings. It felt so fluffy. There. I almost thought that I grabbed something with that extra puffy, fluffy fabric, because they felt so soft all of a sudden. So yeah, how are you? Excited for Dutch Comic Con? Are you already planning your route and all the stands you want to visit? Yep. Let me cut this one. There we go. I have so much extra spare fabric here, so I'm just gonna save it. Because all these pieces can make another set of wings as well. So I'm saving all the little scrap. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be cutting it on this side so I can see it better. But then I have to be careful because I need to cut on the bottom, because I was planning to have the white part on the top, so it's gonna be kind of like a two-color dragon, because harlequins are a little bit multicolor. So excited and nervous. Oh, that makes two of us. For me, like normally a week before the convention I get so nervous, because then it's really like that counting the stock and checking what I have. realizing that I don't have enough, then panic making. So I've been like panic making dragons all weekend. And then like the further the days go, then I calm down and I'm like, okay, I did my best. This is what I have. Let's just make sure that it's out there and that the table is looking good. And the rest I can always make after the convention. So then I kind of talk myself out of panicking because I don't have enough, and then everything's fine. Then I'm excited for the convention. I don't know why, like a week before I always get like nightmares, you know, those nightmares of like, oh, I come to the convention and I cannot find my table, or I come to the convention and I'm a day late or so, stuff like that. The map is sadly not online yet, can't plan my route yet. Yeah, I think they're gonna publish it tomorrow, maybe? We also didn't receive it yet, so I'm hoping that it's gonna be here soon. I also want to do like the promo and stuff. But luckily, at least for the Artist Alley, we are still all in the same place like last year, so it's I'm gonna be in the same spot. Hi, mermaid! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! I hope you're doing well today. And I hope that you're making more tails. Finishing off the fluffy blue foxtail started last time. Oh, nice! So we're just on time to craft together then. Awesome. So... I'm so curious how this dragon is turning out. Oh, I almost thought that I forgot to put a label, but I forget that on the bigger dragons the label is in the tail and not on the belly. I was making and turning little micro dragons all day, so I'm so used that when I go here, it's a bit hard to cut through, and now it went so smooth. I thought like, oh no, I forgot the label. But the label is here. Maybe we can walk together when you have a tiny break, only if you would like that as well. Yeah, of course. I cannot promise anything. I don't know how I'll be with time and how busy it's gonna be at the table. Normally I get like the time to take one toilet break or something, nothing else. But yeah, if I have the time and if help is there, I wouldn't mind just seeing the convention, because I rarely get to see it. Normally the best chance to see the convention for me is like on a Sunday morning when people are just starting up and getting in a bit late because of the previous day. So then in the morning I get to see everything around. But that's like the usual artist's alley life of just not being able to visit your friends because everything is so busy. There. So now I'm just cutting everything and clipping. The table is getting dirtier and dirtier from all the fluffs. Hopefully it's gonna be worth it. So tomorrow I'll start the next one. Nice, that's going pretty quick then. Don't worry, we will see. Yes, we will. So... yeah, I was kind of panic making some purple dragons during the weekend, because I realized, like, I put all of the dragons side to side and all of the colors, and I really thought like, oh, I'm missing some pink and some purples in there. So I was just rushing to make some purple dragons, because how can we not have purple? So yeah, I made a few of these dark colored harlequins. I have the Yumba dragons. I made a purple sakura or lavender sakura dragon. Then I have one tiny guardian. It's lavender with stars. And I made some little fairy dragons as well, with like little elegant fairy roses or blooms. And I'm actually planning to put lace wings on them. I just need to get to them. And I made some minty Jeffs because I thought like, hey, we need some Jeffs. there. Now it's time for turning, and I'm excited to see. I swear I should make like a little those desk hoovers and just attach it to Cookie, so every time like something comes, then Cookie can just because my desk is getting so messy with all the fluffs. And they're very dark too, so it's looking even messier. Okay, let's turn this. Fairy dragons, yes, they are... where did I leave? Oh, here. I can maybe show a little bit. See, they have those little fairy flowers. And I made them nice pink and white and vanilla color. So like, yeah, that will be a nice peaceful thing in between. Jeff! It's a strawberry, or like a mint ice cream Jeff. Mint cherry Jeff. Not strawberry, cherry. Jeff always has a cherry on his butt, so... There. This is looking nice. Let's see. So this is how he looks. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it's so much fluff that it's not really able to see, but he has like little diamond shapes or caro. It's a bit emo. And now let's turn the wings. I'm curious how this turned out. Not gonna flip it yet. Keep the suspense. Okay, this looks a bit funny. Let me push out everything. Let's see if the pattern turned out nicely. That's always hard to gauge because I used very fluffy fabric when I sublimated it. So yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna have to brush it a bit so it comes out here, but we have nice caro, or how you call it, little harlequin. He looks angry. He is angry. He is a bit I mean, he is a bit happy angry. The thing is, when the fluff goes like this, he looks angry, but this is like, he's very determined. I would call it determined. Let's get the body. So the body has on the belly the same harlequin pattern. I thought it's gonna look cool, so I just made a few. This is his belly. Yeah, I just got really obsessed and started printing some fabric patterns, and I thought like, oh, this one would look very cool paired with purple. I was looking for some pattern things to pair with purple. First I was thinking like polka dots and then sublimate purple fabric, but I thought like, it looks a bit off. So then I went with white combination. I thought like, hey, this would look awesome. Actually, this would look awesome as a top as well. Maybe next one. For now I'll keep it as a belly, but I think that would look cool. You do have a little bit of white patches where the fluff goes up, but that's just how the fabric behaves. So yeah, so this is how it's gonna look. Like this. Which I think is kind of cool. And it's something different, because I always do like the pattern of the belly on the bottom. Or yeah, normally I would do it like this, but I thought like, hey, let me just make it a bit different. So yeah, let's fill it up. So this one is filled with glass beans. I have already little packages that I pre-made, and we're gonna just fill it up with my trusted little trichter, or I don't know what you call it, funnel. Is this tiny guardian size? Yes, it is. So you can see like this is the micro size, and oh, he's holding my thread, and this is the tiny guardian size. So he'll be a bit bigger and weighted with glass beans. So I didn't make the smaller ones because I only had a few pattern pieces. And the pattern I was going for would have been a little bit too tiny on a micro dragon, so thought like, oh, this is a nice compromise where the pattern is still nice and visible. For micro dragons, when I print on pattern, or when I print or sublimate onto fabric, then I really need to be careful with the amount of fluff that it can handle, because if I make this pattern really small, kind of like these little stars here in between, you can kind of see them when you look closely, but on a micro version the hairs stand out a bit more because it's so small, so they appear more fluffy, and then the pattern would get lost. So this is a nice size compromise where you can still see enough of the details, and it's working really well. So let's start. I'm just gonna use the gray thread. Or do I have purple? I might have purple. Just a moment. My brain just remembered. Yes, I do have purple. So I can, it's not the same purple, but it's close enough purple. So I'm gonna just use this one to sew it together. And now we go again with the little eye of the needle not collaborating. Or maybe my eyes are not. Go. So after this one we can do one fairy dragon, and then I want to make a few beach ones and the cookie, and I still have one sunflower one I have to do. Like, I have an entire pile there of everything I need to do still. So I'm gonna try and go through as much as I can tonight, and then another day tomorrow. But then I will have to make sure that I make some stickers and some other stuff in between that I'm not just sewing, because if no, I'm not gonna be able to finish any other collectible merch thingies. Plus I still have to count everything and pre-package, and that's the part that I'm the least looking forward to, because it takes so much time to just sit there with like 1,000 keychains and sorting the price range and sorting the models and how many of each one and all that, and putting it into spreadsheets. I do love me some spreadsheets, but it's so annoying to just spend like 2 days just counting stock. So tail is done. Now on to some kumihimo. Oh, what is kumihimo? I haven't... that's not a very familiar term to me. What are you gonna be making? I feel like my voice is already going away. Let me get some tea. How many keychains? Well, the acrylic ones, I still have about 2,000 left, but I'm not gonna be bringing all of them. I'm just gonna try to sell smaller batches, but definitely more than 1,000 is gonna be traveling with me, I think. I have about 120 plush keychains. I have about 45 Jumbo dragons, I think. And I have 85 of guardians. I was making a few extra micro dragons because I didn't have enough. I think I have about 40 of them, not even. I still have to cut stickers because I don't really have any stickers yet. So I'm gonna set a day or two to just do that. I need to prepare some glass cleaning cloths as well, because I don't have any new designs printed yet. I have a lot of things that I have to think of. I should make a few extra wristlets, I think. I have to make all the buttons. I have 0 buttons left, so that's also something. And luckily my boyfriend is gonna help me press the buttons, so all I have to do is just cut them out and prepare the designs, and he's gonna press the buttons for me, so at least that is gonna be a bit faster, because my hands are hurting a bit too much to be pressing hundreds of buttons. So I'm getting some help, luckily. But yeah, Japanese robe making an obihime, the cord that goes over an obi with a kimono or yukata. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. I know exactly which one you mean now that you explained it. Thank you. Are you also gonna coordinate them with the tails? Or how are, what kind of color combinations are you gonna be doing? Damn! Yes! I've been working very, very hard. But I'm very proud also, like when I put all of the stuff before on the table and just looked at it, I was like feeling that sense of pride, like, oh, I actually did it. So yay. I make them to sell too. Nice. Then next time I see you on Facts, I'm gonna come and check it out. I'm curious. So the body is all sewn. Now I'm gonna sew the wings. And then I still have to stuff the head. I forgot about that. So for this one, I'm just putting a few stitches just to close the opening, because the rest is gonna be stitched on anyway, so I don't have to worry about any holes and stuff. At the moment is tiny flowers in blue, pink and yellow, all pastel. Oh, that's lovely. That is really nice. I won't be at Facts with a booth, just as a visitor. Oh, that's a pity. How come? Are you not, are you only doing, are you doing Abunai and so on, right? I think the smaller conventions, if I remember well. So, this one is closed. Now let's stuff the head. I'm not gonna be at this edition of Facts, but probably on the next year's spring edition. So for this one it was all sold out already, so I didn't, I got waitlisted, so I didn't get a spot, and for next year. It's too expensive for me, yep, only at Suzakon and Abunai. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that someday you're gonna manage to get to Facts as well, because it's a really lovely convention too. And I'm guessing you would have a lot more people coming by your booth also, so that's always nice. Oh. Fun thing is, like, from doing this, I got a lot of like calluses on my finger, like because of this, and now I started grabbing it with this finger. Now I'm getting the calluses here instead of here. So I'm just like going down my fingers of how to hold the hemostats. And I actually I bought, but it's gonna probably arrive tomorrow, I bought some dipping rubber so I can dip my hemostats and tools in and make like this sort of like rubbery coating, so it won't hurt my fingers anymore. So I'm gonna be dipping all my like pliers and hemostats and all the other tools that have like this raw metal. I'm gonna be dipping into rubber, and hopefully it's gonna be hurting me less. Because it really, like, it always starts and gets a blister, then it really hurts. And now I'm just yeah, now I'm gonna start having a blister here, then I'm gonna switch to this finger, and it's just gonna keep going. I know I was with a boot at Fags before, from when they still were at ICC and the first 2 years at Expo. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I do remember that you were doing Facts. Hopefully you're gonna be able to get there again. It's nice. I do have a few outdoor conventions still for this year, which I'm looking forward to. I really enjoyed Fantasy Court, just being outside in nature or in a park and just under the trees and things. It was so nice. So I have another convention coming up in Almere. It's called the Almere Festival, I believe. And it's gonna be completely in the forest, so I'm curious. And I'm also gonna be going as a visitor to Castlefest. So I'm looking forward to that too. I don't think I'll be making another dragon in 3 days, but I think Moira, my Death Moth dragon, is gonna come with me. So. I still didn't manage to get Cookie on any conventions with me, but he's so big that it would be quite a hassle to carry him around all day. I probably need to make him like a backpack strap or so I can take him with me as a backpack. So, time to make a knot, and then it's time to start stitching onto the body. Oh, I really like this pattern. I really need to make it on the top instead of on the belly. I think it's cool. Now it kind of hides it. And you have the angry dragon. Now you just need to stab the needle in the middle, and it even rhymes. So I need to make sure that I position everything in the center. Hope you're able to see what I'm doing. It's there. Now you can see a bit better. There. Oh. Going all over his face. My thread always twirls around, so I have to untwirl it often. The meme with scary guard dog privilege, it's gonna be Cookie privilege. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I think it would be quite a hassle to carry such a big plushie around, because like if I have to go to the toilet or so and I don't have anybody to give him to, then but also it would be kind of inconveniencing other people, because I would have to pass him around if I have to go somewhere. So not the best choice. Did I spell that correctly? Feels wrong. Privilege. Privilege. I think without the D. Privilege. Wait. I must Google that. I think no D. Yeah, no D. But the rest is spelled right. I just have to, like, sometimes, like, I'm so used to say or think about a word, and then sometimes somebody says it, and I'm like, oh, I've been saying it wrong my whole life. Nobody corrected me. So my English is still not Englishing properly. Or sometimes I just decide, like, okay, even though this word is I spell this word wrong, I like it way more the way I spell it, so I just run with it. Or also, like, I notice the word applique for the technique, embroidery technique. I always say applique, so I just renamed it. Now I always say applique, even though it's not the correct. Yes, privilege. That's the one. Well, at least I was the only one doubting. No, I was also thinking like, I think without the D, but yeah, all good, all good. I mean, it's not our first language anyways, so a few mistakes is fine. As long as we can understand each other, all is fine. I mean, at least my English is better than my Dutch. I always find myself really weird when I speak Dutch. I don't know, it feels like a different personality and I cannot express myself really well. Or I say sentences wrong and so then I just, English is best. You can see the ones that are already done on my coffee. Yeah, nice, I'm gonna go check them out later. Or send me the link on Instagram or so, then I'll check it later. No, I forget things. I'm starting to get really forgetful, especially around like convention times and stuff. I will just keep forgetting stuff. There. This little baby has a head now. I'm gonna make a knot. I think I might have enough to actually stitch the wings on. So I'm gonna go from here directly on there. Hey, Chloe just subscribed. Thank you, Chloe. And welcome to the channel. So I'm just gonna make another knot over here. I always like to do like a double knot. And then I'm gonna go stitch the wings directly. So let me see if I can see where the center is. I think somewhere there. So I'm gonna grab the fabric from the top. Link sent, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, my head is really scattered, especially these days. Like, you can tell me something 3 times and I'm still gonna forget. There. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have just enough thread to stitch the wings around, luckily. It's always so annoying that I just start sewing and then the thread is too short or so. Then I have to grab another piece of thread. That always annoys me. I like to do everything just in one swoop without having to swap stuff in between. So which dragon should we do next? Should we do a little micro fairy dragon? Or should we do a cookie dragon, like the Jumbo cookie? Or should we do the beach dragon? Or a sunflower? Or what else do I have? I think that's what I brought with me now. I have dinos. Oh yeah, I have this dragon head still with the squeaker. So orange one. Hey Gloop, welcome. Well, I don't really have an orange. This one is kinda orange with the squeaky head, so he has like an orange thingy. All. Well, I don't think I can do all of them at the same time, so I have a feeling this is gonna be a very long stream when I'm gonna be multitasking and sewing 2 dragons at the same time. My thread slipped. The thread is splitting. I hate when this happens. So now I have to pull every single thread separately. Luckily it's just enough. I don't think I have any more orange dragons. I think I got them all already stitched out. The closest one to the orangey is the... I still have a cow dragon. I have a pink strawberry moo dragon. The closest one would be the sunflower, but then it's more yellowish. Deep yellowish. I see a whole lot of cookies there. Oh. Did we lose the music? There we go. More music. So I'm gonna really have to brush this one so the pattern is not gonna look so discombobulated. I just need to get over here to make a knot. So the little angry harlequin baby is done. Like this. And I'm gonna do another knot just for good measure. There we go. And now he needs some belly rubs and brushes to get the pattern back again. But this is how he looks. I need to brush this part with the brush because now it's kind of sticking out. But that's how the little harlequin dragon is gonna be. Nice and fluffy with... Yeah, he's gonna need a lot of belly rubs so you don't... like, if you pat the wrong way, then the pattern breaks. But if you pat it the right way, then the pattern stays well. So I think he's gonna need a lot of pats. Okay, that's one down. Cookie. Let's see. You stay here. Oh, there we go. Cookie. I just I stitched the wings now before the stream because I realized that yay! I realized that how do you call it? I realized that I forgot to stitch the wings, so I went really quickly to do the wings. And then the machine gave me an error. Like today I have a lot of technical difficulties with everything. My streaming platform just bailed on me, so I started late. My big embroidery machine is went tilt. Luckily I have a repair person coming after the convention, so I'm not gonna lose too much time. And luckily I still have the small machine, so... let's see, this one I can still save. Where's the other cookie? There is Cookie. Here he is. Same face and everything. See? And I tried to keep the colors also as close as possible. So... There we go. Don't eat Cookie, little baby. Cookie is not for eating. Did you see that? He just started munching on him. Mini Cookie. Yeah, I made 2 mini cookies. Funny thing is, like, whenever I make a dragon or something, get a gift or a different plushie and I don't know what name to give them, they always end up being Cookie for some reason. So this was the one of the third cookies that I named Cookie. This one. And he is a cookie, like he's like a white milk chip cookie. But yeah, the name stuck, and now Cookie's famous. He's our live stream manager, so he manages the live streams. I guess he didn't pay enough cookies to go live before, so that's why we had a delay. Bad Cookie. You're making my decision making difficulties more difficult. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But that's the thing, like, I'm always so afraid that I don't have enough. But then whenever I'm at the table, everybody's always so stressed because it's too many decisions to make. And I'm always afraid, like, if I would come with only like 2 or 3 dragons and all the same, then it feels like I'm gonna be disappointing so many people. But as I said, like, I'm still gonna post some videos and some pictures, so you can kind of like pre-make your selection of what you want to get. So then hopefully by the time that you're at my table, it's gonna be a bit less stressful, because you're already gonna know what you want. Same with me and my fluffy tails. Yeah, I think we all struggle with that. And it's always so funny, like, I always like ask people like, oh, what color would you like? And then people always say like, I don't know, pink or so. And then I go and make everything pink. And then at the convention, nobody buys pink and everybody's asking for blue. So it's like, okay, then I make blue. And then the convention after, nobody wants blue or pink, everybody wants purple. So I'm like, ow. It's always so hard to predict what colors to go with. So I'm always trying to make as many colors as I can. So everybody happy. So I went for more of a like summery vibe and tried to use a lot of bright colors, but I ended up gravitating toward darker colors more. So a lot of the dragons are like dark blue and dark everything. So I had to brighten things up a bit now. The struggle of wanting too much, yeah. There. Struggle. Oh, I was told before that it's gonna be very, very hot during the Dutch Comic Con weekend, so I'm not looking forward to that. It's gonna be like 34, 35 degrees. It's like, I'm gonna bring my trusted purple fan that I have here on the side with me. Hopefully I'm not gonna forget it. Because I noticed that I really cannot survive without a fan at the convention anymore. Even if it's like in the winter, it's still so hot inside. I also take commissions for Tales and Obihime. Nice. I am not looking forward to the hot weather. I really prefer winter much more. Lots of sweating, lots of smell, lots of warm, yeah. Hopefully everybody's gonna bring deodorant. I've seen Dutch Comic Con also posting about what to bring as a first-time visitor, deodorant. Yeah, I think I really feel bad for the furries each time because of all the heat and things. Like even with all the cooling in the world, you cannot really survive under the fursuit. So that's always much respect to them. But I wouldn't be able to do it. I would die in a fursuit. I would still like to try one time just to see how it feels. Because I never really put on any costumes before. So I'm curious how it feels. Probably super sticky and super warm and blah. There. Cool, it's almost ready to turn. Furries come prepared with cool vests and portable fans. Some even have fans in their heads. Yeah, I do know about that, but I still think it's not enough to really survive. Because I think most of the furries, they keep like a 10-minute or so limit on fursuiting. From what I know from friends and so on. But oh, I forgot to cut into here. But even then, it's still so hot to just be in a fur costume in the middle of summer with like 40 degrees. I have a furry head too with fans. I really don't know how you survive. What I'm really curious about is how you clean the fursuits. Because that's something like that... I would be so scared to like wash it because it would probably compromise the fabric a bit. Would need a lot of brushing, I'm guessing. But also the inside, how do you wash it? Because a lot of suits like have like a foam base and so it's probably very tricky. There we go, mini cookie. It's actually very cool inside the head with the fans on. Really? I mean, normally I see people coming by my table that are dying, so there it is. Mini cookie. See? Ah, happy cookie. There we go. I think the color is not too far off. I didn't have exactly the same color, but I think on camera it looks similar. This one is a little bit more, so this one is more reddish, but this one has an undertone of more, how do you call it? More yellowish. But it's really like, you cannot see the difference too much. But this one is a bit more reddish fabric, so it's the tone is a little bit shifted, but it's close enough. That is cute. Aww. Fabrice for the heads, the rest can go into the washing machine. Oh, big cookie with mini cookie, yeah. Talking about cookies so much, it really makes me hungry for cookies. There. So, Cookie has a body now. His vanilla belly and vanilla dots. Or milk chocolate dots, I guess. Well, he's not really a chocolate chip cookie. He's more of a milk chip cookie? How would you call it? White chocolate chip cookie, maybe? I don't know how you would call him. What would he be classified as? What kind of dessert? There. Cookie. He's so tiny. Like, he can almost go as an eye patch. There. Cookie eye patch on a cookie. Yeah, so that's the scale of the big cookie. Like if you check the belly or this is how big his belly is comparatively. So mini cookie is a jumbo jumbo dragon. Big cookie is a cuddle dragon, which is a very fitting title, I guess. But he's that's the size comparison. The obihiba I'm making now, it's very slippery thin satin yarn for embroidery. I never really like stitching with the embroidery thread. That's indeed very slippery. There. Oh, I forget that I have to put it on stream. I'm just filling up my bottle with beans. So I have a nice measurement, because this one bottle fits into a jumbo dragon perfectly. So, filling the beans. So this is my a bit extra primitive version. So this was this is the primitive version of how I feel the plushies. And then when I upgrade it, I just take one of the squeeze bottles, like from the kitchen, the how do you call it, like the chef's bottles, and then I cut an opening here and glue this part on practically. So this one is a bit more fine because of the glass bits, and this one is just the opening of the plushies. But this was my upgrade. So everything started like this, and then I upgraded to the bottle, and now I have like a measurement of how much goes in, luckily. If it works, it works. Exactly. It works for me. I know some of my workers weren't really happy with the regular primitive version of the bean filling thingies, but I don't mind. I'm so used to DIY everything that it works. For me, it's always like I start with the low budget solution because I want to see if it works, and if I really keep using it and stuff, then I'm gonna upgrade. Because there is way too many times that I started like, oh, I had an idea and I bought like the best of the best for things, and then I ended up not using it as much and then sold it off. So I'm like, yeah, first primitive version of everything, and then if I use it enough, upgrade. There. I'm gonna just spread the beans a bit because he's a bit fat. There. He still needs to be floppy. So I'm gonna get some beans out actually. I don't want it to be too hard. It needs to be cuddly. And I always go by feel. I know that one bottle goes in, but I always like going by feel because I want to keep it floppy. And not all outlines are always the same, so then I need to keep that in mind too. So I have a thread that's almost similar to Cookie as well. I'm gonna do the wings and the body first. I'm gonna use a tinier needle. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle to get the thread in, but I think it's a bit sharper than the other one. So my needle is starting to lose sharpness. Then it gets a bit harder to push the needle through the fabric. And I'm not really able to see where the edges are. I think I got it. Oh, no, it's spread, it's split. Oh, this is what happens with my thread each time. So then I have to like push each part separately through and hopefully get it in the first try. got one, but not the other. No. I'm gonna start over. I'm also getting a bit blind after so much hand sewing. There, I think I got, yeah, I got it now. There we go. So this eye of the needle is a little bit tougher to go through, but the needle is nice and sharp. I'm just joining because we lost power. Do you put the beans in anything or just directly into the plushies? Kate. Hi, Kate. For some reason your comment didn't pop up there, but I see it on the stream itself, so I hope that I didn't miss any other comments. I'm sorry if that's the case. Because for some reason my comments are not working correctly. I only see the YouTube ones in YouTube. I am putting them directly in because if I would be putting them in a pouch and so, then it doesn't really spread around enough, and all of the sewing and stitching is extra or doubled up, so I know that they're not gonna come out, so it's all safe from there. I think the only way that I would think about putting them in a separate pouch would be if it would be like those microwavable ones or so, but I'm a little bit tentative with those because it adds extra extra risks to everything. So but no, I put them directly in, and that sucks that you lost power, but luckily there is always the phone. We actually had, like, last weekend we were without water, and this morning till afternoon was also without water. So I was like, I was so thirsty for the entire day. There. So Cookie is all closed. For some reason this needle is very sharp, so it goes a bit faster when stabbing the fabric. Just need to double check that everything's closed. Perfect. So, but it's also very maneuverable because it's smaller than the other one, even though it's not such a big difference in length. But at the same time it also makes my hand hurt a bit more because of because I have to bend my fingers a bit more in order to maneuver it. So speed normally equals more pain. There we go. The belly is done, or the body is done. Now let's do the thingy. For some reason your comment, Kate, didn't pop up on YouTube at all. I only caught it in the stream, which is really weird. I'm gonna check just that I didn't miss any, because now I'm getting paranoid. Let me just double check if there is anybody else that said something. No, for some reason I cannot see it on YouTube either. I can just see it on the stream itself, so that's weird. I'm not sure what's happening exactly, but I'm gonna be watching there whenever the cards move. There, so now I'm just gonna roughly close or pull the wings closed. So for the bottom part where the wings are, it doesn't really matter because they're gonna be stitched like normally I stitch around here, like a square. So I just close this part, so the wings here stay kinda closed. It's just for the visual thing on the front. If now like the structural thing doesn't really matter too much. I don't see it in the chat either. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure why it's showing there, but not on the thingy. I hope that I didn't miss any other comments. Like, if that's the case, I was not ignoring you, I promise. I'm just, for some reason, my stream just didn't want to start up. It gave me errors. And then I had to reset everything, had to log out, had to connect everything again. And it still gave me errors, and then it was saying, like, unknown error. And then I had to reinstall some stuff, and it was still giving me the same errors. So it was a bit of a panic moment when I started. I think this one is gonna be a bit too short, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Because for the closing of the head is gonna be just enough. So I'm gonna use every little piece of thread. So let's fill up the head. I still have some fluffies here. Need a bit more for the other side. So, not really stuffing anything. Sometimes it just slips. I'm just trying to push everything more to the sides, and then I'm gonna push it in inward and downward. So I'm just trying to get that distinct shape. It's always so surprising how much stuffing goes in. Now I'm grabbing just tiny pieces to put in the edges. I'm gonna keep those a bit puffed up. And on the other side as well. Because we cannot have a flat cookie. He needs to be nicely filled up. Yeah, now that everything here is stuffed, I just grab it and pull it down. Because if not, it's gonna be bulging too much. And I'm gonna fill up a little bit more here, chin area. So it stays nicely in shape. There we go. And Cookie is cooking. Look at him. He's tiny. It's like a little baby for Cookie. So let's stitch him up. I think I will add a little bit more here. Just so it doesn't start making a hole. There. Yummy! Very yummy. Must say that I'm not really too much of a cookie person myself. I always loved my grandma's cookie, but she doesn't bake them anymore. She's just like, yeah, now I buy cookies, now I don't bake them anymore. And or I like the vanilla Christmas cookies, but for the rest, it's like those I cannot really find in the Netherlands, so it's I'm always happy when I get home and can buy some. So, who here is for cookies and what's your favorite cookie? I prefer this cookie, the fluffy one. Oh, my thread is slipping. Need to be careful so it doesn't slip too far. There's gonna be a struggle to put it back in the eye of the needle. So. Me, all. All of the cookies. Interesting. Like, what would be the absolute favorite? Like, the one that's the most cozy? There. Let's get the thread nipped. Oh, now I have to save the needle. And let's stitch him all together. Let's see if I can do this. The thread is splitting already. Almost. I almost had it. Now I just have to grab the other side. Oh, that's always such a hassle. No, it slipped again. I'll just grab the other needle because this one is more of a struggle. At least this one goes in a bit easier. The chocolate ones at Christmas, they're like star-shaped with one side dipped in chocolate. Oh, I know those ones. Yeah, those are nice too. Did you guys also have like that childhood memory of getting that blue tin of Danish cookies, and when you opened them they were like sewing supplies in? Because I still have that at my grandma. Like I know the little stuff that the cookies are in, but whenever I search for her supplies she always has that Danish cookie box tin. It always reminds me of all the memes of people around the world having the same experience with those Danish butter cookies. Yes. It's so funny. Like, it was just a thing. Everybody was going for the sewing supplies in there. Now I have to turn the head around so I can see the back. I have a tin like that. I use it for trinkets and I get from trinket trading. Nice. That's a good use of the box. I started collecting more of a rectangular boxes and stuff because they fit better together. With the round ones, there is so much space around it that I'm not really sure how to use them properly. And I don't really have much stuff on display because it gathers dust. So I always put as much as I can like in drawers and stuff, and then the round containers don't really fit well in there, which annoys me. So I have all of the square and rectangular things mostly. I got one with the little mermaid on it as a present from a friend. Oh, that's cute. That is very cute. Oh. Grab his foot. There we go. He is nicely centered. That's the one I use for trinkets now. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a very fitting one though. Like Little Mermaid trinket collection. That's cute. There. I'm gonna go back here and make a knot. And Cookie has a head. Yay. I'm curious how many Dutch Comic Con goers are gonna recognize Cookie when they see him on the table. It's always so fun to see a lot more people keep recognizing Jeff or Manu and stuff, but I'm curious about Cookie because I think I only had the chocolate chip cookie collection with me. I don't think it was on Dutch Comic Con even. I think it was made in Asia years ago. Because I did them always around Christmas because cookies always happen around Christmas. But and I had like this version, the Jumbo version, but with the chocolate chip version. I think that one might have been on Dutch Comic Con, but I never had the actual mini cookie, like our dragon cookie there. So I'm curious how many of you are gonna recognize him. There, let's touch the wings. Let's see if it's in the middle. I'm kind of using the camera to align myself because I'm not really able to see how where the middle is from there. So after Cookie, what is the next dragon we're gonna stitch? Should we try one of the squeaker versions just to see how that's gonna feel? Or one of the dinos that's gonna have a squeaker as well? What is the vote? Fairy. The micro fairy one. Need to make sure that I don't make wrinkles. It's hard to see where I'm stitching from this side. I'm so used to like having my eyes on top of the plushie that I'm sewing, and now I'm so far away. So nobody else? More fairies. Okay, we're gonna do a fairy micro dragon then. You guys are gonna have to remind me to put the magnet in, because sometimes I forget. I said I'm getting really forgetful. The closer the deadline for the convention, the more forgetful I get. Like the other day I was sewing micro dragons and I forgot 3 with magnets. So I should not forget magnets. So now that we're gonna do a fairy, you can choose if we're gonna do the yellow one, the white one, or the pink one, like the combination. Like, where was it? So these are the combinations that I have: pink, white, and vanilla color. So you can choose which of the 3 are we gonna stitch. Yellow. When thrifting yesterday, I found a fairy plushie from the Efteling drone flux for only €1 and a puzzle for 50 cents, also a fairy from drone flux. Nice. Yeah, that's a very nice attraction. I love the music there. And the little like mountain planetary thing, it's always so cool. Let me see where to make the knot. And Cookie is cooking. There. Double knot done. Oh, kind of stopped him through. Oops, sorry, Cookie. There. Ah, look at him. He's so cute. Now they can sit together. Whoop. You can see the scale. He can be like his own plushie. Whoop. So Cookie has his own mini-me. Now he can be like James Bond. We can turn around. Or not James Bond. What was the other one? The Austin Powers, like turning around on a chair, patting the kitty. We can take over the world now with cookies. There we go. Cookie done. And this one done. And now let's do a fairy. Cookie kind of fell over. I think he's already tired. Let's do a little fairy. I have to put a magnet here for myself. Magnet. Remind me of a magnet. I'm gonna put it on here for now. And let's do a little yellow fairy. I don't have the wings, they are in the drawer because I'm gonna be doing the lace wings. So they're blue. I'm forgetting stuff. I need to get the... Oh, there we go. Look at my dirty desk. I almost forgot to get the stabilizer off. Can you run? So this one is the yellow one, the pink is the sleepy one, and the white one is with blue eyes. So we're gonna be doing the one with violet eyes. Yellow flowers. I'm just gonna score everything with the scissors because then it goes easier away. Especially in those tiny parts where the flowers are. I'm gonna just take this. This one. Just gonna grab these ones for now and do the rest tomorrow. This always helps me save the scissors because the scissors get blunt so quickly with Minky, but if I would be cutting the paper with them, it would go even worse. Some I think this one... Oh, this one I'm gonna actually have to stitch because I don't know if you can see, but it didn't get caught in the top. So I'm gonna need to stitch the top of the ear. So I'm just gonna do that now before I turn it. It's always easier. I need to grab one of the wings as well. Let me do that first. I have them here in the thingy. have the little wings that I still need to tidy up. Let's see which one is the best. This one. So these are gonna be their nice wings. Let's get the bellies. Oh, another comment. Infinity Dragon. Yeah, it's so hard to read because like the names are so tiny, but I think it's Infinity Dragon. The purple dragon with the checkered wings you had on your desk a second ago is adorable. Thank you. He's my little harlequin one. I printed the fabric, so this one I still have to brush a bit so it doesn't look so off, but yeah. Oh yeah, checkers, that's what they're called. I keep forgetting. So that's there, I can show him a bit closer by. He's very angry. He's a little angry baby. Or determined. He's very determined face, like ah. I think he's probably a trapeze artist or so. That would fit him. So he's angry because he didn't make the jump. Yeah, he's you can stay there. Cookie is a little bit too big. Oh, maybe I can put him here on the side. There. Oh, this one is still waiting here to be stitched. There. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. So now we're gonna have all three sizes pretty much. The Micro, the Guardian, and the Jumbo Dragon. And the Cuddle Dragon, the big cookie. I do have still one Cuddle Dragon that I didn't finish. He's purple with a lot of applique stars. But I started doing it for like a tutorial. Or not a tutorial, for like a work in progress like video. But I didn't finish it. It's been laying there for a while. His other dragons sadly had more priority. He's not angry, he's determined. Yes, he's very determined. Oh, so cool, thank you. I don't know why the comments are not showing. Like, I don't know if I can... For some reason, the comments on... Oh, wait, I can actually make it bigger for myself. I didn't even know. I just zoomed in a bit. My, for some reason, some comments are not showing on YouTube. Oh wait, I'm gonna stitch this one first before I forget, now that I still have this thread. For some reason I see only Caroline and Mermaid talking in, like, on the YouTube chat, but I see all of you chatting in, like, on the little chat window there. So I'm hoping that I didn't miss more of them. I don't know why it's not popping up. I'm gonna need to check in what's happening with the stream, because probably some settings somewhere or so that didn't go through when I reset everything. But it shouldn't be happening. I hope that I didn't miss more comments. So now I'm just stitching along the line a bit, because the fabric didn't go all the way to the edge and I don't want it to have a hole in the ear. So I'm just stitching it shut, and then I'm gonna do the same on the other ear, just shorten it a bit so they kind of look symmetrical. Maybe their accounts are set to private. Oh, maybe. But that normally doesn't happen. Even like normally I see Kate also popping up in the YouTube chat, so that shouldn't be an issue, but now I only seen it on the stream chat. So I'm not completely sure what is happening. Or maybe it's just the subscribers. I'm not sure. It should be open to everybody, but I'm not sure. I don't think that I can edit anything right now anyways, so... But it does, like, it says to me error on the side, so I'm not sure what is happening. But my my streaming program just didn't load up properly, so I had to reset a lot of things. At least I'm happy that I'm able to stream, even though it's not... all the settings are not there, and I might be missing some chat stuff, but at least it's working. Because I was already thinking like, oh no, now I have to post that I'm not gonna be streaming and disappoint you all. But luckily, at least we have the stream. So I'm gonna now I shortened it just a little bit here. So I'm gonna round it off on this side as well to get a bit of a... Maybe I can do it closer now because it's... I'm gonna try and do the same on this side so they stay symmetrical. And I'm just gonna eyeball like a millimeter or two. That's one thing, like whenever there is like something wrong on one side, I need to make sure that I correct it on the good side as well. So things stay nice and even. Because if not, you would have one little ear a bit longer than the other, then it would look off. So I'm just doing like a back stitch. So making like a big jump forward and then a half step back. Big jump forward, half step back. So I'm doing it a bit more loosely, so it's not really... because I'm just closing off the top. I don't really need it to be... completely tight, let's say. It's just a detailing. There we go. So now I can cut that part off. I'm just gonna start on the bottom. I have to go all the way around this little part. That's why having sharp scissors is so important, because of the little scalloping that I have to do around. So I'm trying to get as close as possible to the line as possible. So here I can cut it off. Oh, now I suddenly see our line there, but not there. Okay, a few minutes ago I could see every comment, now I only see the one on the screen. It's weird, but don't try anything now, it's fine. Yeah, like now I'm not able to see yours either. Oh, wait. Wait. Is it? No. Well, I thought maybe because I had it on live or on top chat, but no. Not sure what's happening. I'm not touching anything, but I'm just seeing like error messages popping up on the screen. So as long as the stream is working, I think I can work with this. I'll just be like cat laser focused on checking if the comments pop up. Yeah, I'm not completely sure what's up, but hopefully for next stream I will fix it. There we go. So now what's left is I have to cut into all the corners. Now the sharp point of the scissors is very important here, because I should not snip the line. Same here on the chat. Oh, okay, now I see both. I do still see mermaid on the YouTube chat, so that's I really have no clue what is happening. I'm gonna have to look into it. But I think this is gonna be my last public live stream for now, because I don't think I'll be having much time during the week now, because Thursday I'm gonna be packing the car, Friday I'm gonna be building the table, so it's gonna be a little bit tight. And then I have to save my energy for the weekend. And probably I'm gonna still be running the machines and preparing things on Thursday anyways, so I don't think I'll have much time for sewing. And after the convention I'm gonna have a a week break just to kind of come by, and after that I'm gonna be going back to doing the weekly Patreon live streams of designing patterns and stuff together. Because I didn't post it on Patreon yet, but I'm gonna be making a nice otter pattern and a fish pattern for the July Patreon. So I still have to I already cut this one. I still have to show you the designs. So then for July we're gonna have a nice underwater theme with some fishes and an otter and some cute stuff. There we go, our yellow flower with a little bit shorter air tips this time. At least it gives it a nice unique look if each one of them is a little bit different. There. So got a bit more stubby tips, I guess. Which makes it cute. Like a little teddy bear almost. Gonna just grab these little pieces of stabilizer off. There. And now let's turn this one so you can see how the body looks. Oh, it's a very jumpy one. I think maybe this one is a trapeze artist. There. Just making sure that everything comes out. Where there is embroidery, it's always a little bit stressful to turn because I don't want to grab the embroidery because that would damage it. But also I need to grab something. There we go. There's still some stabilizer on top, but it's a very like elegant fairy flower. And the same also on here. And yeah, I'll need to remove all this stabilizer still off. Especially here in between the flower things, it's quite tedious to get out, so good thing we have tweezers. Stuffing. There. Let's get this, and I should not forget the magnet. I should not forget the magnet. I should not forget the magnet. I put it right there so I don't forget it. There. So on the tiny ones I do the same thing. I just stuff the edges all the way to the top, and then I do like a little pull backwards on both sides. Pull, pull. Then it fills up nicely. Cute, thank you. So this is one. Let's get some in the belly. It's also like depends how much stuffing and where you put it. It really gives a different feel to each plushie, so kind of like a different personality, which is always fun too. So a few in the hips, and most of it goes towards the middle, and then a tiny bit into the thingies. Sometimes I really wish that the plushie would be transparent so you could see where I'm doing, like how I'm positioning things. Need a little bit more into the back foot because it slipped out. And a bit more. There we go. That is perfect. Magnet. Magnet, magnet. At least I didn't forget it this time. I'm gonna get this. So now I can move the magnet to the center. There we go. It's a nice and sturdy magnet. These ones have like I think 2.5 kilo or 3 kilo weight. So they're very sturdy. Let's see. Now I have to use the gray thread, which is almost finished. After the convention, I really need to order all the thread because I'm running low. Like even the white one is running low. Everything is running low. Needle. Oh. So at least this one happens in the first try, luckily. Luckily the magnet doesn't really get in the way when I'm stitching this closed. Because normally if I have like a magnet way to close by or so, then it keeps clonking to my needle. But for some reason on a micro dragon that doesn't happen, which is perfect. So the magnet is sitting like right here while I'm stitching, so that helps. I keep positioning the thread in such weird positions each time, it keeps entangling everywhere. That's funny. There. So here is where we do the knot. I'm gonna do just another extra stitch here, so it keeps nice and shut. And then we do the knot over here. I didn't even notice the time, like it's already 11. I really should be sleeping already. I think after this little baby, it's gonna be sleep time. There, I need to get the fire thingy so I can, or here, no, I need to burn the wings, so there we go. We got a blue lighter, which fits my dress. So I just need to clip some of the extra threads first. Tidy it up a bit. This is just all the stop and start threads that stay over when the machine does the turns and so. And then all the little fluffy ones around, I don't think it's really visible, like these little fluffy ones around, it's just extra organza that didn't get cut properly, so then I just, ooh, this one is a very strong flame. Let me fix that. That's a very strong flame, even when I put it down. Okay, Let's hope that it's not gonna burn it. But I just try and get the edges a bit neater. And if I'm lucky, nothing burns. So sometimes, like if I hold it too far, then you get everything here like black and stuff. But now oops. Now you can see that there is no edges. There's here still a bit, but all the other edges are just melted off, burned off. And it also helps seal the outer parts as well, so these wings are not gonna get loose. There we go. Perfect. Nice and tidy. Oh, need to just rub my finger a bit because it's it gets kind of black for some reason. I go when you go. Okay, okay. My sleeping schedule is really weird. I'm trying to go to sleep like early now at around 10:30, 10. So when I'm at convention and I have to wake up at 6, then at least I have my 8 hours or 7 hours of sleep. But normally, like, I go to sleep like whenever. Perfect little wing. Yes, definitely. Well, they were originally Jeff wings because he was the one that pioneered them. I think Jeff wings were the first ones that or did I make the hair clips before Jeff? I actually can't remember anymore. I think I did the hair clips before Jeff, so no, Jeff did not pioneer the wings. I was wrong. So the hair clips had the wings, and then Jeff adopted them. Or, I don't know actually. It's been so long ago I don't even remember, but I think I did the hair clips before I did Jeff. Because Jeff was 2 years now, but I had some of the clips already earlier than 2 years ago, so I think I need to really check my timeline because I don't remember. But I am bringing hair clips back, or they're clips. They have like the button backing and like the hair crocodile. So you can put them nicely on clothes, but also just wear them. And I am bringing them back to Dutch Comic Con this year. Because it's been, I think, already 2 years or more that I didn't have them. There. So this one goes a bit up. And now let's stitch the head. Keep getting stuck thread around the feet. Perfect. I just need to stitch this part. So I'm just gonna make an extra knot here because I went a little bit too far and I wanted to be more underneath the head, so I'm just gonna push the needle that way. Now I can do a knot right underneath so it's hidden. And I'm gonna stitch the wings with white thread, because doing it with any color thread it would be too visible, so white I can just hide better. So I'm gonna switch the thread after the second knot. There we go. Oh, this one keeps sticking to the thingy. Some white thread. Let's get this in. There we go. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel that it's time for bed because I'm starting to yawn. I snipped a bit of the thingy. This is also a thing, like when I get tired and my brain just cannot brain anymore, then I start making silly mistakes. I need to focus a little bit more. Oh, now I have to put, this is the top of the wings. Oh, this one looks so sweet. So this is my middle. It's gonna look cute. So now I need to make sure to follow a specific pattern to really merge the thread into the wings. So I'm going really close to the border to stitch them secure, and then a bit zigzag in between, following like this little zigzaggy patterns, if that makes sense. So I need to make sure that I'm still able to ladder stitch, so I'll just do like this, so the thread goes as much underneath as possible, but doesn't damage the lace. So cute, thank you. Yeah, it's looking really sweet. I love it. The lace wings are always so elegant. For some reason, like, I always have to put it on a very elegant, like, fairy dragon or so. So now that I'm here, that I'm here in the middle with the thread, I don't know if you can see it. So I'm here on this little stitch. I have to make sure that I get the stitch right next to it and come out symmetrically on the other side. So I'm just stitching it like this practically. So I'm making like a crisscross and zigzag all over to make sure that I get just this tiniest amount of organza in between, and the rest just stays invisible. See? Now you can see just a little bit where I didn't pull the thread yet to where it is, but the rest is nice. So now I'm gonna go and make a knot underneath. So I'm just gonna go to the side here. And I'm gonna make a knot over here. So I'm gonna try and get as much under as I can. So the white of the lace is gonna hide the white of the thread pretty much. I'm gonna make another knot right next to it. There. There we go. And our little vanilla fairy dragon is done. Well, almost. Still need some tidying up. There we go. Pretty. I'm gonna try and tidy up just a little bit. So there is like, wherever there is tight embroidery, there is always an extra piece of stabilizer that I have to pull off. So like all this in between and here in the swirls normally it stays. So I'm just and the tricky thing is, like, the more I pull the stabilizer off, the more the fluff comes on. So that's why you keep the stabilizer, so it keeps the fluff down. But the moment that the fluff comes back up, I have to cut it. So then I have to trim everywhere around. Yay! So let's here around the eye a bit. So I need to trim this as well. The rest is pretty much good. So just here a bit around the flowers again. See, like these little parts here are always so tricky to get out, because then I pull the fluff through and then it damages, or not damages, but it hides the embroidery. So then after that, I need to cut the spare fur. I think I got all of the stabilizer pieces. I'm gonna grab these scissors because they're a bit sharper. And I'm gonna go and just trim, like, if you can see here, like these parts here. Ooh, these parts here. The fur came out and like it's so hard to show because the camera is inverted. So these parts here, now you cannot really see the stem of the flower going up here, so I'm gonna try and just trim a bit so we can save the embroidery. I also should not cut too much away, because if not, the fabric really shows that there is like a darker area. So you always have to cut like with the fur, kind of like the hairdresser does, like just cut into the fur to get it a bit, I don't know how you call it, to thin it out, I guess. So I have to do that around every single detail, just thin out a bit. And make sure that nothing looks like it's just chopped off. So maybe I can show you on a piece of scrap how it looks like if you cut the fur a bit too close, the difference in the thingy. Here one of the scraps. So if I, it goes like this. So if I cut it like this, you can see that there is like a patch of darker color. See? So that's what I'm trying to prevent. But if I would cut like this, then you would see almost like holes or so, which is nice if you want to give like an extra something. It's nice to shave it or do something. But if you cut like into it like this, then you can prevent the holes from showing. You can see that it flips just a little bit, but it's not so dark. It kind of blends in a bit more. And doing that in between embroidery or around the eyes and stuff where fluff comes out. See, it's thinning it a bit, but it's not like so holy. So that's practically what I'm trying to do on this one. Like, I'm trying to prevent any bold patches. So I'm just trying to go and cut into the fabric and get the embroidery details a bit freed so you can see them. That's why I was saying before, like on a micro dragon, because they're so small and the fabric is so fluffy, you really lose the details really quickly. So having something like printed fabric that's a bit longer, it's really hard to see the details clearly. So I really like the middle size because I can still bring a lot of details in without them getting lost. But yeah, every single dragon also gets a tiny haircut. And so I just call it tidying up. So here's where I get rid of all like the little loose threads that are still around, or just tidy up the stabilizer away, or get the fluffs a bit trimmed. So that's what I call tidying up. It makes every dragon presentable for the photo shoot. Here's still a tiny jump thread that I need to get off. And then our dragon will be ready to join us at Dutch Comic Con. Practically everything has to be photographed and ready in the car on Thursday, so I'm gonna be cutting it very close. Hopefully I can finish still all of the other dragons that I have to stitch, but for now, look at all the fur that we got out of it. Like quite a pile. Could almost make an extra dragon out of it. But this is how I don't have the blower thingy here because it makes too much noise, but that's how the little baby is looking. So you can see the embroidery a bit better now compared to how it was before. It's still those little elegant flowers. You can see these are all our sizes. We have the Jumbo Dragon, the tiny weighted Guardian, and the micro magnetic dragon. So they are all have to get rid of all the little fluffs and stuffs because it's they're all cuddling together in a pile of everything. So normally before I put them in the bag for the convention, I get them all like blown off and lint rolled, but then whenever they cuddle together in the bag, they get all fluffy anyways, so then I roll them before they come to you. But this is I don't know how to position it. Like I will use the front feet as a guideline, I guess. So this is how big they are comparatively to the rest, compared to Cookie. Cookie is a nice thingy. That's how oh, this one looks very blue. There. So the micro dragon can be as big as his eye, I guess. So he can have like eye patch. So yeah, this is what I managed to do today. And now we will see you on socials with photos, videos, and everything else. Because I don't think I'll have time to do another stream before the convention. After the convention, I'm gonna be doing Patreon pattern design streams, so those are locked just for our community. So for now, I'm gonna be signing off, and I'm gonna be seeing you at Dutch Comic Con soon. next weekend. Now the big cookie next to them. Oh, I don't think he even... Oh, he's all... Look at how dirty he is, full of fluffs. I always get him all of the fluffs and so in the end. So here is the big cookie. Only his ears kind of fit. Let's see if we can try. I don't think he fits, but yeah. You can see one leggy. There. That's how big Cookie is in comparison. So, yeah. And now I go to sleep. Yes. So thank you very much for watching and for keeping me company. And wish you a very good night if you're going to sleep with us, or a very good rest of the day if you're watching from the other side of the world. And we are off. Cookie's gonna give you a giant kiss, like mwah! And Mini Cookie is gonna give you a kiss here. Mwah! Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!